Well, Noel Tishy wrote a wonderful book called The Leadership Engine, and then Noel and I worked with Yum Brands together, and his research showed that great leaders are people who have a very clear leadership point of view, and they're willing to teach it to others. And so Margie, my wife, and I got excited about that, and we developed a whole course in our Master of Science in Executive Leadership at the University of San Diego around determining your leadership point of view. And the first question we really ask people is, who are the models in your life? Where did you get your image of what a good leader was? And it's so interesting, almost nobody ever mentions an organizational leader. They talk about their mother, their father, an uncle, a grandmother, a coach, a teacher. That's why we started talking about leadership is not just dependent on having an organizational leadership position, but everybody are life role leaders. If you're trying to influence anybody else, you're really engaging in leadership. And then we ask them, what is your mission in life? Why did the Lord plop you down here? And we teach them how to write their own mission statement. And then what are their own personal values? What do they want to use to drive their lives? And then what we do is we then say, okay, now based on that, now what's your leadership point of view? What are your beliefs about leading and motivating people? And then, okay, now if that's your beliefs, what can people expect from you? And what do you expect from them? And then finally, how are you going to model what you say? And it's been fascinating to see what happens with people who really go through a process and develop their leadership point of view and teach it to their people. It just kind of blows their mind when they call a meeting and say, the reason I wanted to have you together is I wanted to share my leadership point of view and see how you can help me live consistent with that leadership point of view.